Hello again, all you American people out there. This is getting downright ridiculous. Getting close to the vote, the election, I meant to say, and CNN and all of them, they don't know what, with all their lies and everything that's going on, I'm an independent. They're destroying themselves. They just got done losing the election with the independents. They must think we're entirely stupid. These major news outlets and stuff producing lies and stuff and ads that are lies. Just today I heard that Harris had came out and said, and with CNN, she had a news conference like that Trump was making comments, stuff that a general said that he compares himself to Hitler. And supposedly it was said with the general. There's never really any proof of that. And the person's voice that's in there, we don't even know if it's the general's voice on CNN. If you all you people believe this garbage, I cannot believe you can't find a better source of news. They're really brainwashing everybody. And now they had just lost the freaking election because most of the independents know the first time when Donald Trump ran, he never ran the military like Hitler. So, come on. I mean, this is, and the rhetoric here, they were saying it's the Republican side, and I'm an independent, and I've been listening to this, a lot of this garbage. Trump's been almost assassinated twice, and comparing him to Hitler. How many times have the freaking Democratic Harris has been going after and shot at? And I don't want to hear her saying, well, the ones that went after him were Republicans, because they weren't, because at last they were donating to Democrats. So as you Democrats, I don't have hatred on anybody because we're all Americans, but you guys got to stop believing this freaking garbage that's on national TV and go get your resources somewhere and fact check stuff. Or else you're freaking just Democratic Party and you're progressive and you want to lose our freaking Constitution, rights, freedom of speech, and everything else that goes with it. Because that's what's going to happen. And that's why she's going to lose the election. I can guarantee it. She's going to lose the election. She's already lost it by stating he's Hitler. Well, most people will know who Hitler was. And they're supposed not to be promoting hate. And they're supposed to be saying that we want to bring the country together. Really? Okay. It's enough of the crap, And I used to say on both sides that I was tired of it. Well, here, it's more one side than it is the other side. I mean, it's just terrible that, and I'm sure I'm going to get some stupid comments because most of the people that are on the Democratic side and some on the Republican side don't do their homework and fact check everything. But when I see on the policy side, the Republicans' policies are more in line with what people want in this country. Okay, we don't want progressive. We don't want freaking our freedom of speech taken away. We don't want our freedom taken away. We don't want a government to control everything. And until you understand that, and go back in history. And, I'm not racist or anything at all, okay? But, you go back. Who you think Abraham Lincoln was, okay? And what did he do? He was a Republican. What did he do? Okay? The Southerner president, he was a Democrat. They believed in slavery. Yes, they believed in slavery. Go back in your history and learn your history. Not that I'm saying that all Democrats are that way or all Republicans are that way. So don't take it wrong. But then, on the other hand, try to destroy one party when lots of things that you have done in the past is wrong too. We all are in this together, and we should be bringing the country together. And let's use common sense on a lot of these stuff. And a lot of people don't want to use common sense because they believe in the national networks and he brainwash them. And it's simple. And it doesn't matter sometimes. You can have proofs right in front of them. They're not going to believe a thing you said anyway. So, I'm 63 years, and this country scares me right now with all the rhetoric and stuff going on. That just promotes more hate, promotes somebody that is going to get another assassination attempt. Okay? And really, to be honest with you, most Americans and Christians do not want this hatred stuff on either side. So a lot of these Democrats saying they're Christians, okay, we'll find out if you're Christian or not. It stopped the hatred and stuff. And I read a lot of comments that they distribute to other people in comments, calling them names and stuff, because if they have a video or whatever, and they disagree with it right off the bat, if you don't agree with them, they're going to call you all kind of names. That's pathetic. It is, if you really think about it. And especially when you don't fact check your stuff. I had one guy made a comment that the Social Security thing with no tax, that he said that Trump's trying to do, that Social Security isn't taxed. To a degree, he was a little bit correct. Not all correct. And see, he didn't fact check it. So he tried to make somebody look bad. If you're trying to make somebody look bad, then fact check it. Get your facts straight. You know what? What the real truth is? Social Security under $25,000 is not taxed. Then there's like tax brackets for every time. I think the next one is like 34,000. It keeps on going up, and each one has a percent of tax that you're getting taxed on. So what he was saying is that Trump promotes the rich and wealthy. I mean, economics, he doesn't know much about economics. I can tell. A lot of the Democratic Party, and I'm an independent, and I have a 4-year degree in business management, and everything's a trickle-down effect. Everybody's thinking, well, look it up. You know how inflation's created? If you think I'm lying, look it up. Spending too much money and have the Federal Reserve to produce more money. And it's happened in this administration. Okay? Not that I'm saying that Trump was perfect. He's not perfect. But, on the other hand, how is this 4 years going? How is inflation going? In the Trump era, did you have more money in your pocket? I'm an independent, and I have enough common sense to know that. But, of course, a lot of these people are so much brainwashed, they don't want to admit to the truth. Okay? So, stop being a hatred person. And if Democrats, they say that they're Christians, okay, and they go to church, are you a hypocrite or you're not? Do you promote hate or you don't? Okay? So we all supposed to love one another, no matter what side we're on. So this hatred bullshit and comments that you send to other people, just because they don't side with you, you get angry about it. And I hear more on that side than I do on the Republican side. They say it's the Republicans are the one that is promoting the hate. And I'm getting tired of this freaking January 6th thing being brought up, in which I watched this stuff several times, okay? That's not Donald Trump's fault. He says about peaceful protests. Were the people wrong by storming the Capitol? Yes. But there again, they said it got really out of hand and everything. Well, theoretically, if you look at the standards, yeah, they shouldn't have been in there. But also, if you look at some of the videos online, the Capitol Police were letting them in too. Letting them in rooms. Yeah, so there you are. So on this token is we all got to look. Trump's not perfect, and neither is any other president going to be perfect. But what you got to do is make sure you vote on the policies and the true policies and be honest with yourself. So I'm just telling you right now, Harris is going to lose because of the hatred speech with Hitler. You should never compare no one in this country to Hitler if you realize history. No one at all. And a lot of older independents know how to relate to that. And if you, as a Democrat, think that that's an okay thing to say, then you're just as bad as they are. Then you know what? To even bring this up, Hitler was a dictator. Then leave this country and go elsewhere if you want to bring garbage up like that, because we are all United States Americans and we go by the Constitution and we all have a freedom in this country and we are going to support it. Otherwise, if you got Hitler on your mind, then go to Germany or go somewhere else. Get out of this country because we don't need it. We don't need the hatred. And I'm sure I'm going to get some comments because people do not like hearing the truth, okay? Because, like I said, here again, I'll say it for the fifth or sixth time, because you don't side with them or they're brainwashed, okay? And they don't fact check. They believe in their own lies instead of, using their God-given common sense and really think about it before they say something. Or if somebody's on CNN or NBC or Fox News or any of them, because you all lie a little bit and make it an agenda, okay? It's just pathetic. And we are so divided in this country because of it. We have no one to blame but the media and some of the stuff that's being said. And it's not a good thing. You used to be able to, when I was younger, and my dad, we used to sit down, and Democrats used to be moderate. There's no such thing as moderate, and you could talk about politics without any hatred involved in it. And nowadays, if one person is Republican, it's like their enemy. They don't want to talk to them, or they say mean, nasty things to them. Sorry, Jesus Christ our Lord doesn't want it that way. So are you a hypocrite, or what are you? Are you a Christian? Or are you going to stop the hate? Or are you going to love one another? Or are we going to love each other like Jesus Christ our Lord says so? So if you're going to leave a stupid comment below, like where I get sometimes, don't send it. Because someday maybe you can explain it to Jesus Christ our Lord when you go above how you feel inside, okay? On that note, I love everybody in the United States, and like I said, sorry, Harris is going to lose this, and because of, not that you want to hear this, what's going to make the difference is independence, because a lot of places are close. Pennsylvania, she's going to lose Pennsylvania, and that's a swing state, and that's a state I live in, and everybody I talk to are swaying that way now because of the rhetoric and the lies that she has broadcasted out there, which, not saying that Trump don't have some lies, because he has some, but most of the lies are coming from the other side because they have nothing to go on. Donald Trump had something going on for the 4 years that he was in. Harris had 3 years, okay, with the border and everything else, and nothing was really done. And then this 2025 situation that I hear people talk about that they had in the Congress as a bill, that's a crock. Go fact check that too also. Because the way it stipulated was they were going to shut down the border after so many people every day came in. Well, by the time the year was up, it was just as many people as it was before. So that's why the Republicans voted it down. And for other several reasons, it wasn't going to solve really anything. That was just another thing to try to make Trump look bad. And the other situation where Trump was supposed to know about this plan that they have on the ads lots of times. Trump had nothing to do with that plan, okay? And he never said he was going to tax Social Security. Ads said that. The ads say that he's going to have a national sales tax. That's a lie, because they don't give out national sales tax on gas and groceries and all that, like they're saying. And if you believe that, then you're not too smart, because the state is the one that puts sales tax on. That's because they want the revenue. Okay, the federal government does not. So wake up and smell the roses. So I'm done today, and everybody have a wonderful day. I love the United States, and God bless everybody. Bye-bye.